The crystal chandeliers inside the grand ballroom shimmered like diamonds. Politicians, businessmen, and men with dangerous reputations filled the hall. This wasn't just a wedding, it was a power display. At the center of it all stood Vincenzo Romano, the most feared mafia boss in the city. Cold, calculated, untouchable. Tonight, he was marrying into one of the richest families in the country. Cameras flashed, champagne flowed. Everything was perfect. Almost. Because Vincenzo had sent one very specific invitation. To her. The woman he once loved and publicly abandoned. Aaliyah Brooks. Years ago, when Vincenzo was still climbing the ranks, Aaliyah stood beside him. She believed in him before the suits, before the money, before the empire. But when power came, so did ego. And suddenly, she didn't fit the image. He left him without explanation. And tonight, he wanted to humiliate her. The music softened, heads turned, and there she stood. Aaliyah didn't walk in broken. She walked in glowing. Wearing a simple but elegant deep emerald dress, her head held high. And beside her, 2 little boys, identical, around 5 years old. The entire room went silent. Whispers spread like wildfire. Vincenzo's smile froze, because those twins, they had his eyes. Aaliyah didn't cause a scene. She didn't cry, she didn't beg. She simply walked to the center of the room and said calmly, "I wasn't going to come, but my sons deserve to know who their father is." Gasps echoed. The bride's family looked confused. The guests looked entertained. Vincenzo looked shaken. Because he knew. The timeline matched, the faces matched, and the truth? There was no denying it. One of the twins stepped forward. In his small hand was a folded envelope. He handed it to Vincenzo. "Mom said you should read this." Inside was a DNA test result, 99.99% match. But that wasn't all. Attached was something else, a legal document. Aaliyah had never asked for child support, never filed a case, never contacted him. But she had built something, her own empire. While he was busy playing king, she had quietly launched a tech security company, now worth millions. And the final line of the document read, "If anything happens to me, my shares transfer to my sons and legally require paternal acknowledgement." Translation, if Vincenzo denied them publicly, he could lose major business contracts tied to her company. She wasn't here for revenge, she was here for recognition. The bride slowly removed her ring. She turned to Vincenzo and whispered, "You lied. Not just about the past, but about the kind of man he was, and in high society, reputation is everything." She walked out. Her family followed. Investors began making quiet phone calls, because if he could abandon his own children, what else could he betray? For the first time in years, Vincenzo wasn't in control. Aaliyah didn't yell, didn't argue. She simply took her son's hands, and before leaving she said, "They don't need your money, they needed your name." Mic drop. She walked away. With dignity, with power, with the real victory. Within weeks, rumors spread through the underworld. Vincenzo's alliances weakened, his wedding never happened, his image cracked. Meanwhile, Aaliyah's company gained massive public support. People admired her strength, her silence, her strategy. And the twins? They grew up knowing one thing. Their mother didn't need revenge, she needed respect, and she earned it. If you were Aaliyah, would you have exposed him publicly? Or kept the secret forever? Comment below. Because sometimes, the best revenge isn't destruction, it's elevation.